70 cop cars going down the lane. There's cops running past us, people screaming. You hear pops, but you're not sure what they are.
Now, Noah tells us that he's still in shock as to what happened and how close they were to everything, and telling us that the feeling down there is still very, very tense. Now, there are more flights expected back into the triangle later today. Back to you, Sydney.
All right, Tamara, thank you. The FBI is saying it does not believe the deadly attack in New Orleans is related to the deadly explosion outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Investigators now identifying the suspect as Matthew Leibelsberger, an active duty U.S. Army Green Beret who was on approved leave. According to investigators, the driver died by suicide moments before the explosion. The suspects in the New Orleans attack and Las Vegas explosion both had ties to Fort Liberty and the Fayetteville area. We spoke to one Fort Liberty veteran who says he worked with the New Orleans suspect, Shamsuddin Jabbar, back in the 82nd Airborne around 2014. Retired Sergeant First Class Edward Rutledge tells us that he and his friends, also Army veterans, were shocked to find that their old co-worker is the man authorities say carried out the New Orleans terror attack. He and his colleagues say they never saw this coming.
He didn't give any signs that he was a disgruntled, soldier or anything, NCO. And as far as I remember, he came to work, he did what he's supposed to do, and never got in trouble, nothing.
Rutledge says that this New Orleans attack and the Las Vegas incident, both apparently being carried out by people with Army backgrounds, show that the U.S. military needs to take the mental health and overall well-being for soldiers and vets much more seriously. Newly sworn-in Governor Josh Stein issuing his first round of executive orders, how he plans to help the recovery efforts in western North Carolina. And first alerting you to falling temperatures, how to keep your home nice and cozy as this weather gets colder, Steve.
Absolutely, yeah, they get cold for sure, and the ski resort's going to be making snow a lot over the course of the next 2 weeks with this really cold air in place. Meantime, for us today, we'll make it to the 50s, but an Arctic front is coming. Could squeeze out a sprinkle or two, and the winds are really going to get gusty, and then be ready for a cold one tomorrow. Your forecast coming up, but first, here's your traffic hotspots brought to you by the First Alert Weather Team.
Now just check the